I came up with a high-tech conceptual model for an invisible or a cloaked virtual reality before I knew how to prove it on a low-tech scale or low-tech level. And this image is the only surviving image, the best image I had that had a date on it, 1995. If you look over to this corner here, 1995, that's my name above it. And I called it an invisible cell, but there's a interface inside. This is actually a basic light interface system. And I have a booklet of all my old diagrams, but they're already put away in my moving boxes. And this is the diagram I settled on for what I call a basic light interface system. And it takes light rays from each point, brings it through, brings it down, brings it across, brings it up. Well, let me see. Brings it out where you can follow the geometry of it. And you can see that all of them, there's zero displacement. Means that the light that goes in here, comes in here, goes across, comes out, and goes across again without no difference in path direction. And like I said, I came up with these before I came up with my lenticular box. What I call a lenticular box is the predecessor photographic technique that led to lenticular technology, but this I call a lenticular box, even though that's misleading. And this shows the outward low-tech invisibility, and then this conversion shows how to transform those same images copied into a low-tech holodeck using this very simple, relatively simple geometry. And like I said, this is a cloaked virtual reality. For displacements to cancel out, they need equal and opposite displacements within the system. Here's a single, if you can imagine these pixel elements expanded out, you can see there's a displacement between the light going in and the light coming out. But when you have a system of these picture elements, 3D picture elements, in each in a place around a central core, all these displacements cancel each other out. There's no displacement for any of the light going through. You can understand what I mean. Not only does it provide a cloak, it produces a 3D cavity of the light coming through from the outside world. In essence, a holodeck. This is the inverse relationship between invisibility on the outside and the holodeck that it produces as a byproduct of sending light through the object. And this is just a cross section of a sphere. And what these lead to, ultimately, besides puppet light interface and invisibility suits, are portals. And all these are just cavities, chambers, interfaces that leads to portal technologies and dual televisual portal systems. This is another view of a televisual portal system. There's an outer local reality invisible cloak, interior virtual local reality, interior virtual distant reality, invisible cloak, and the outer distant reality. It follows this chain of mirror world chain of light information going from each of these portals to the other in a constant recursion. And all this comes from what I've discovered years ago, the inverse relationship between invisibility and holodecks, or holography. I like to think of holography in general. So, thanks a lot.